In the realm of fiscal policy, taxes and budget deficits play a crucial role in shaping the economic landscape of a nation. Governed by the principles of supply and demand, fiscal policy refers to the use of government spending and tax policies to influence economic conditions, including growth, inflation, and unemployment rates. Understanding fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is primarily characterized by two main instruments: government expenditure and taxation. When a government chooses to increase its spending, it injects more money into the economy, theoretically driving up demand for goods and services. Conversely, when taxation is increased, it withdraws money from the economy, curtailing spending and potentially slowing down inflation. Taxes in fiscal policy. Taxes serve as a primary source of revenue for governments. Different types of taxes, such as income, corporate, sales, and property taxes, affect various segments of the economy differently. The government's decision to modify tax rates and structures is a key element of fiscal policy that impacts economic activities. For instance, a reduction in income tax rates may increase disposable income for consumers, leading to higher consumption and spurring economic growth. On the other hand, higher corporate taxes might reduce business investments, slowing down economic growth. Budget deficits. A budget deficit occurs when a government spends more than it earns in revenue. The opposite scenario, a budget surplus, occurs when government revenue exceeds expenditures. Budget deficits can be financed by borrowing from domestic or foreign sources, which can impact interest rates and investment. Impact of budget deficits. Many economists argue that budget deficits can be both beneficial and detrimental, depending on the economic context. In times of recession, running a budget deficit is often deemed necessary to stimulate economic growth by increasing government spending. However, persistent deficits may lead to an increased national debt burden, potentially leading to higher taxes and reduced government spending in the future. That said, budget deficits have an implicating impact on interest rates and inflation. An increased deficit may lead to higher interest rates, as the government competes for the same pool of savings for investment with the private sector. This can crowd out private investment and potentially lead to inflationary pressures. Balancing priorities. The challenge for governments is to balance short-term economic goals with long-term fiscal responsibility. While addressing immediate economic needs such as reducing unemployment and promoting growth, it is equally important to maintain sustainable debt levels. In conclusion, taxes and budget deficits are integral components of fiscal policy. By carefully managing these elements, governments aim to promote stable economic growth while addressing economic challenges. The dynamics between taxing strategies and budget outcomes require a thoughtful, strategic approach to ensure the long-term economic stability and growth of a nation. Through understanding the nuances of these fiscal tools, policymakers can contribute to the economic well-being of their countries, making informed decisions that balance growth with fiscal prudence.